Hello everyone, welcome back to Rise for the Emblem. I hope you all have been doing well. I am starting up a little, well, not like a little series, but be doing a playthrough of Rise Eterna War, where it is the prequel to Rise Eterna 1, and I want to get through these two games as we are getting close to the release of Rise Eterna 2, which I have been waiting for quite a while. I figured this is the perfect time to, get into the series and be ready for when the new entry comes out. So let me check the options real fast. Okay, let's start up a new game. You don't know who I am. I'm Al- I'm Alejandro. Of
This
course,
is a
the channel name
tale
is
of
Rise Demo, but
victories
let's
and
listen to this first.
treasons. This is not a fable. This is my story and the story of the kingdom I serve. In this tale, there is happiness amongst sadness, friendship amongst deception, but above all, there is blood. I hope this letter reaches you in good condition and that you will remember what we have done. Everything we could for our motherland, for our people, and for our future. My name is Othbane. I was a general of Osrare on that fateful day. I must admit, our army was not prepared, but we had lived for generations in peace. Who should care about a tiny island such as ours? We were so far away from the continent's conflicts and wars. When Thracia landed its warships on our shores, with their soldiers, knights, and engines of war, it did not take long for our cities to fall. 7 days. That was all it took. In 1 week, they had breached the walls of Gaiacus, and the once free people of Osrare were now servants to new masters. Few Osrare soldiers were killed. Most surrendered. However, those of us who still clung to hope fled south. We had the courage to start what they would later call the Resistance. At first, we were merely a handful of men fighting bandits, too weak to confront our occupiers. But soon enough, things changed. I remember the first victory that dared us to dream of reclaiming the kingdom we had lost. Yes, everything began that day.
Alright, there we go. Just want to make sure the whole narration got through. I forgot there was narration in this game. Then again, I only got started on it for a while on my Xbox before I realized I should just continue playing it right here on my PS5. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm just a variety streamer slash gamer that plays different games here and there, whether they're AAA or indie, and just across different genres. So now that we got through all this, let's continue on. Now let's start with our first battle. After the fall of Rare, Arthbane and his small band of followers hide in the southern mountains. Too weak to challenge their Arthracians, occupiers stay instead to carry out vigilante justice in their provinces. A group of bandits wander through a mountain pass, a perfect opportunity for Arthbane to attack. The army of Rare once kept order across our kingdom, but since the Arthracians came, our land has fallen to rogues and bandits who prey upon the weak and helpless. The Arthracians rule from behind the cloistered walls of the cities that they stole from us, rarely venturing outside, oblivious to the banditry that plagues villagers in the provinces. As small as our band is, we are still loyal soldiers of Archware. We swore an oath to King Nabal II to defend his kingdom with our lives. These bandits in the pass below are greater in number than any we have faced before, but the terrain is in our favor. Death Edge shall draw more blood onto its blade. Thing is, I'd like to get out as many miners as I could. At least 3. Especially since I think even the enemy does the same thing. Yep. So as soon as we get those down, now we can throw out soldier. I remember playing something similar to this, like growing up as a kid on the computer. It was like an interesting experience. Boom, there you go. That should help out with the battlefield sometimes. But yeah, I remember playing it. It was like a stick wars type of game, and you could the more you go through with sending random units here and there, the more battles you win. Eventually you unlock a lot more variety of weapon. Platoon members. Unfortunately, from this game, from my experience with this game so far, I felt more like I just need to stick with just the basic soldiers and that's it to reach victory. Unfortunately, like, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but there's points where I'm just like, I feel like there's no point in upgrading normal, any more other members. Why are you going over there, you fools? Yeah, that should help. Come on, y'all, you're taking a while. Oh, but then again, they're not upgraded. Alright, there we go. First victory, not too bad. If our Thracians cannot keep order in the land, then the fallen soldiers of Archware must rise to defend it. Union available. Hate how the music restarts instead of just continuing. But that's later on. Yeah, not for now. However, all units. Ah, minor speed. Yeah. It's bad I can't really go back to do skirmishes that much in this game because I realize the skirmishes are freaking tough. So it's better to just do the chapter fights instead. Gaining confidence from their last victory, Archbane band spot a group of bandits robbing travelers along the southern highway. Archbane draws blood from his sheath. Death Edge cries for blood and vengeance once more. Brigands stand on the highway with their arms at the ready, demanding payment from all travelers who wish to pass. This lawlessness was unheard of when the army of Arshware protected the land, but our new Arthracian masters did nothing to help common peasants and merchants. We are but a few men, but we are still defenders of Arshware. Whether they're bandits or Arthracians, our duty is to slay the enemies of our kingdom. Right on. It's a big ass battlefield, which kind of sucks because that means you gotta make sure. Oh shoot. You gotta like scroll along to see if any enemies are coming by, or at least keep track of the battlefield. But as you can see, with a bigger battlefield, that means more units to be sent out. Yeah, not bad. Also need to keep track of the miners' movements before they start moving along to the enemy's battlefield, which tend to happen, can actually screw us over. Nice. So yeah, at least keep trying to keep track of 3 of them right there. Oh shit, we're losing a lot of people. Oh, this, what kind of trophy is that? Oops, I did poor timing with that one. Hey, there we go. Another one. Another skirmish won. I feel our strength grows with each victory. Alright. Number 3, my lord. A gang of bandits is harassing a farming village, demanding payments of food and gold. Our Spain man cannot sit idly by while the defenseless are exploited. Damn, I can't read. By what authority do you make demands of these poor farmers? By what authority? There ain't no authority in these lands no more. Navel II is dead, and an Arthasian general sits on his throne. The Julian dynasty is over. Archware is free for the taking. The strong can seize whatever they want, and that's us. Who are you to tell me any difference? I am General Arthbane, and these who stand behind me are fellow soldiers of Archware. You cowards turned tail, ran when the Arthasians set foot on our shores. The army of Archware is no more. Out of our way, you useless old man. You choose violence to settle our dispute. I suppose there is no other way. Oh shoot, I forgot to select the what's called the bonus thing for the miners. Oh shit, let's send a bandit. Okay, should be fine. But we're never gonna get past that point if they keep reaching up. I'm gonna keep stopping us during that moment. Okay, I need to be careful. There we go. Some miners still here. That's good. Oh, if we're giving this pressure on. There you go. Hell yeah. Now, I know the usual thing to think is, oh yeah, I'd use the sword bandit a lot now, but I don't trust it. Admit defeat and I may spare your life. I nothing. I'm out of here. Go ahead and run. We will hunt you down like the worthless rats you are. Unit available. Unit upgrade available. Let's see. There we go. First upgrade. I need some milk. I see now. Got some good. Covered the terrain a bit. Not bad. Our Spain scouts track the bands back to a hideout along the southern shore. Our Spain band moves to raid their camp, but are ambushed along the way as they travel across an open plain. Our scouts have done well. The bandit camp lies on the other side of those hills. What's that noise? Something's ahead. An ambush? These bandits have taken us by surprise. We must fight our way through them. I agree. Okay, so by the first miner, they're already sending a bandit in. I think I was checked about that. Okay, that's a little bit of a change up from the. Good. Oh, we'll notice it more as time goes on. Let's get one more miner there. Now we should be golden. Yeah, I did the same thing again. Oh well, that's fine. I feel sort of bad though. Like my main strategy, like everyone's gonna be expecting, like, oh, this guy's gonna be great at strategy, but no, he's gonna freaking brute force his way with just the basic units. But yeah, these guys get to see a new game. I mean, a game that you may not have heard of in the first place. Oh, some miners out. Shoot. Because those guys are just going to walk into their deaths. Oh, they must be much more sturdy than usual. Oh, look at that. Nice. Let us hope they did not warn their comrades in the camp ahead. Hurry, we must make haste and seize the initiative. Yes, sir. Our Spain has tracked the bandit leader to his camp on the shore. Surrounded by cliffs on all sides, the bandits have no choice but to stand and fight against our Spain vengeful soldiers. Any skills second chance? I like the sound of that. So, this filthy mess is what those rats call home. You again? Don't talk down to me, you useless old dog. You're no general. The only army you command is a band of cowards hiding in fear of Archracia. Brave words from one who earns his living preying on defenseless farmers. Wolves eat sheep. That's the natural order of things. People of Archracia are sheep to you, then know that I am their shepherd. That kind of goes hard. So you're a preacher too? If I wanted to hear a sermon, I would have joined the order. I know you didn't come here to talk, so come on, let's get this over with. Since you lack patience, I shall grant you mercy by killing you quickly. Oh man, I read it over again. I did. I think this might be my most favorite tune. I mean, this favorite piece from these games so far. Nice, small battlefield, man, it'll be easier to keep track of everything going on. Better for me. Shoot. Let's even out. Yeah, there we go. Let's even out that matchup. I guess that's just 12 people, so that's good. There we go. Oh, they're leaving. Not the bit. Nah, like, oh, time to send in the clowns, but time to send in some more miners. No, where y'all going, you fools? Oh my god. There's no way they went through them that fast. Oh shit, there goes the neighborhood. Nope. Stand back. Oh shit. Staying in close. Well, hopefully the enemy team will calm down now that we're no longer in their territory. So I noticed that like when you are doing too well, like you're in their territory, all of a sudden there's like not like a comeback feature, but it feels like it. But then they suddenly start having a comeback, and all of a sudden like their crystals number goes up like crazy. And I'm like, why? They don't have any miners out anymore. So it makes it feel like a little less satisfying to like feel like you got like a finishing blow on them, and that you still got work for the victory. Though you're doing so damn well. There we go. Damn, we lost 23 men. I get my word, you brigand. Death Edge has silenced you for eternity. Well, for eternity. Damn, I can't breathe. Now, let this public power force be a warning to those who dare threatens to peace in the south. For them. That's okay. Reduces HP by 50%. I'm still use milk for the miners. One mission with a ballistic shot. Oh, okay. Pistols. Having miners survive for 2 minutes. Oh. I guess. Oh yeah, right. I can come later. As Arsvane men clean up the battlefield on the bandit seaside camp, another army appears in the red line. Could it be a counterattack by more bandits? The enemy skills are marching. Maybe they march faster, who knows? What's that? More bandits on the ridge? Something. You down there, lay down your arms. If you cooperate, perhaps you will only see the inside of a prison. If you resist, you shall all see the afterlife. Idle threats from boys like you did not frighten me. Yeah, frighten me. Boy, how dare you hurl such insults? Come down off the hill, and my men shall make quick work of you. You shall meet the same fate as the corpses of your brethren. Those bodies stacked by the side are no brothers of mine. They are the bodies of the weak and the wicked. Your men are no stronger nor more noble than these dead thieves, boy. So do not think your fate will differ. My men fight to bring order to this land. All the while, greedy bandits like you fight amongst yourselves for the right to collect a few pieces of gold from highway travelers. I am no bandit. The stench of your kind sickens me, the ancient bag of withered bones. Talk proudly for a lad who can only dream of one day being strong enough to strike fear in a house cat. Enough. Archware has no need for men like you. Step down off that hill when you're ready, boy. But know that the moment you do, our arrows and blades shall fall. Uh-oh, they're the same time as ours? Oh shit. I think we already got like an upgrade, but oh no. It's very minor of an upgrade compared to these guys right now. Which makes sense, they're supposed to be stronger as their later level. Or a later chapter at least. Oh boy, we gotta stand still. Boy, there they go. Fuck, and they got their spearmen. They turned into damn stalemates. Alright, there we go. A little bit of progress. Oh shit. Hey, new hero unlocked, Selfin. Never stood a chance against me and my men, boy. Wait. Huh. Now this is where you bet for your life. I had no more patience for cowards like you. No wait, I am no bandit, and neither are you. I already told you that, lad, but you did not have enough sense to listen. That sword you wield, I know it. It is called Death Edge. Yes, that's right. Which means you are no ordinary old man. Are those the most respectful words you can muster for the one holding a blade at your throat? You are the wielder of Death Edge, which means you must be the General Archbane of Archware. You call me that these days, lad. Now, who are you? Seeing how you handle yourself on the battlefield, I know someone taught you how to fight, and it wasn't the local band of thieves. I am Sultan, Lieutenant of Archware, or at least what was once the Archware Army. General Archbane, I beg your forgiveness for my error and the unnecessary bloodshed I have caused. My men thought you were bandits. There has already been too much bloodshed, Sultan, and there will be even more to come. It is unavoidable if we were to reclaim Archware from these Arthurian occupiers. Please, sir, though the Archware army is no more, I am glad you survived. No one expected the Arthurian invasion to succeed so quickly. Yes, no one expected our Arthurians to come at all. Here we are now. Our king and kingdom lost its ability to those bastards. Not all is lost, General Archman. We have not lost our will to fight, and we have not lost the swords at our sides, which means we have not lost hope, and we have not yet lost Archware. I have not heard such optimistic words since the Arthurians came. My men and I will join you, General Archbane, as our duty binds us under the oath we swore to King Nabal II. Nabal is dead, Sultan, the entire dynasty along with him. Even so, the hopes of the Archware people live on. We must resist the occupiers, General Archbane. We must not stop believing that one day we shall reclaim what is ours. The naivete of youth. While that dream is possible, General Archbane, we need not spend the rest of our days chasing bandits in these mountains. Working together with our men combined, and your command of the battlefield, we can defeat our Thracians. The men we have are strong and reliable, but our numbers are no match for the army of the north, let alone to defeat the Arthurians head-on. I beg you to believe in me, as I believe in you, General Archbane. We shall see, Lieutenant Sultan. For now, gather what is left of your men. I shall do the same. Let us leave this bloody battlefield together.
The few loyal men who remained by my side had grown weary of life in the mountains. Once proud soldiers of Osrare were reduced to hiding in the shadows from Thracian occupiers. We lived off the land, foraging for food in the wilderness, occasionally dealing out justice to the growing numbers of bandits in the south. I thought that was to be my life until the end. A fallen general of Osrare commanding a fool's troop of forgotten soldiers in the provinces. Meeting Lieutenant Sylphin changed everything. His optimism and energy, along with the added strength of his men, made me think for the first time that greater things might be possible. We were still too weak to march directly on Gaiacus and reclaim Nabel's throne. But perhaps we could do more to harass Thracian forces in the south. Liberation was still out of reach, but vengeance was easily at hand.